Welcome back to the build. It's been about a week. It's been freezing rain, cold, ice in the trees, all kinds of craziness. Couldn't get up here to work, so I was in the house doing computer stuff. Got my computer upgraded, got a new editing suite, been working on getting all that set up, new workflow and all that fun stuff. For the next couple days, 2-3 days, I think we're gonna have it in the 50s, so I'm gonna try and knock out more of this deck pan. I need to finish this back porch. Got about 4 more panels to do. Then I need to start on the deck, so that's what we're going to be doing. Hopefully I can get as much done as I can in the next 3 days, because then there's going to be another week of frozen cold bomb. That's just what you deal with during Christmas time. You know, so let's get to work. Porch is finished. Now we got to go that way. I'll start doing that tomorrow. I got my layout marks every 3 feet, so it'll be 3, 6, 9, and then this panel over here will be a little cut, and then we'll just start going that way. It's coming together. It's just taking a long time. Well, it's the next day and it's super windy out. Holy cow. Probably about 15-mile-an-hour winds outside, and I don't think I'm going to be able to lift and move deck pan and get it up here 10 feet up above my head, especially by myself. But I guess I can work on just moving all the scaffolding and getting everything staged, get all that ready, get my layout marks done along this wall on the outside. So this is 32 feet wide, 10 panels, should give me 30 feet, and then the other 4 panels on each corner are a little bit longer to make that corner. So basically just getting everything ready and maybe doing some caulking and cleaning up. Inside and outside. Now I got to mark layout along that ledge, so we find the center line, and I'm going to go 3 feet on each side to split the 10 panels along that brick ledge. Okay, now I got to figure out how to get the deck pan from the pile over there up there. That wasn't hinky at all. That was a little bit of work. Pretty tired. I think I'll call it a day and pick this up tomorrow and start buttoning it down. Whew, that's a big job. Well, I managed to get 9 of the 10 sheets that orient this way laid down for this deck. Then I discovered the 10th sheet is actually too short. They cut it 9 foot 9 inches. It's supposed to be 10 feet long. So I called them, and since like tomorrow or the next day is Christmas Eve, can't even remember what day it is. You know, we're probably a week or 2 out because of the holidays for them to swap out this one panel, which it's kind of okay because the next week's just going to be bad weather. Today's my last decent day, so I'm going to try and get all these buttoned down today and then just wait for the other sheet to come. So that's just part of the deal, man. This will probably be our last video of the year, and in the new year hopefully we'll be finishing this deck and porch in January 2021. We'll be so happy to have this done so we can get the siding going. I got this deck pan down, and now I got to do the corners on each end. So I'm not going to get to that today, but I'm going to try and get all the scaffolding moved so I can get the pans up here, at least maybe get them staged. And then we'll have probably another day of bolting down, and then I'll finish up with some spray foam and some liquid rubber to seal it. It's a process, but we're getting there. It's now 2 days after Christmas. It was about 15 degrees Christmas night. So we took a couple days and just sat inside and played video games and enjoyed ourselves. Back up here now, gonna work on these corners, and I have to make a cut into the next deck pan to kind of wrap around that corner, and then we'll run it the rest of the way through. So luckily today we're about 45 degrees, so we can get some work done. I don't want to do this in 15-degree weather. It sucks. It is cold, but at least it's sunny and not too windy. So, and then the good news is the steel company came through yesterday and replaced my piece of deck pan that was too short. So now I can go ahead and finish this corner, and then I have to start buttoning down all of the ribs to the steel beam. We decided that it was going to be a bit difficult to try and puddle weld all of this because you have to heat the beam quite a bit more than you do the pan, so you can get them kind of close to the same temperature, and I don't really want to start burning holes in it. So it's just going to be a little easier, I think, to tap holes into the pan and beam and bolt it. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, the next panel is where we make the transition from going this way to this way. So I have to cut this little corner out of that panel to get it to fit in there. And there's my line for my rib mark, 12.5 inches. So we're gonna go 12 3/4. Let's see, that's 12 3/4 by 3. So we'll do 12 3/4, 3 1/4. Yeah. Okay, so here's my piece. 3 1/4, 12 3/4. So I'm gonna adjust this square to 3 1/4. Twelve 3/4 from the rib is right there. And that's our cut. should be good. First panel I cut using an angle grinder, and it's a little tedious. Let's see if these work. Probably won't, but I'm gonna try it. Just can't get any deeper than that. That sucks. It's not gonna work. So, angle grinder it is. Voila. Metal deck pan is finally done. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm pretty impressed that I was able to actually build this whole thing by myself. It turned out good. Everything's solid, nailed down, and we should be good to go to get the forms done around the perimeter so we can pour concrete. Hopefully next week, probably more likely the week after. It's been about 2.5 months since we started digging these footers for the posts, for columns for this. It just took a long time, but it was very tedious, like a lot of details that I didn't really, expect to deal with. But I'm glad that I took my time and kind of went over it and over it and over it, and it turned out good. I'm happy with it. I want to thank you guys for supporting us this year, crazy year, with all the stuff going on. I want to thank you for supporting us with the build, be a part of the build deal with the messages on the wall. I want to thank all our sponsors for supporting the channel, especially Ariat. They're having a end of year sale right now. If you want to check it out, going on until January 5th. This is going to be our last video of the year. I think tomorrow or the next day is New Year's Eve. And in the new year, 2021, we will be pouring this concrete porch and then moving on with our project. And we hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. See you in the next video.